What is going on today, guys? We're going to talk about Robert Whittaker versus Renier de Ridder. What is to come this Saturday out of the Abu Dhabi Fight Night card? I'm excited. It's going to be a good group of fights. Some cards have been shifted. We got some good announcements today. I figured I would go ahead and knock this one out as well. Talk about the breakdown, talk about the predictions, what we think is going to happen. Is Renier de Ridder going to be is he going to be fucking hell, mate? Is Renier de Ridder going to be able to impose his will against Robert Whittaker or not? Is Whittaker going to be speed mogging this guy all around the cage, throwing his crispy 1-2s head kick? What are we going to see? Are we going to see a grappling masterclass? Or are we going to see Robert Whittaker in his karate stance, throwing his crispy 1-2s head kick? Karate stance. Jibbing and jabbing. He's too quick. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Robert Whittaker, Bobby Knuckles, 1-2 head kick, 1-2 head kick. This is the problem with this fight, okay? When you look at Renier de Ridder's schedule and the fighters that he has fought against, he has been able to impose his will time and time again against guys who will allow it to happen. EI, Bo Nickel, Jared Milshart after some time, Kevin Holland, who's way too small for the division. I'm curious to see him go against somebody who has brick wall takedown defense, like Robert Whittaker, excluding the Khamzat fight, which didn't really count because Khamzat's from a different fucking planet. That guy doesn't count, okay? Because you're telling me if the fight against Khamzat and Robert Whittaker mattered, Khamzat was a lot more dominant against Kevin Holland than Renier de Ridder was from start to finish. I know they both finished Holland in the first round, Renier de Ridder and Khamzat, but Khamzat did a lot more dominantly. That needs to be said. Khamzat dominantly finished Robert Whittaker. And if Renier de Ridder goes out there and dominantly finishes Robert Whittaker in the first round, then we can start having those talks. But I don't think he does. I think Robert Whittaker is going to be able to stuff the takedowns. He's going to be too fucking fast. The thing is with Robert Whittaker is you got to take into account he gets bullied around the octagon when the guy is imposing his will on the feet and on the ground. Renier de Ridder has terrible striking. It's not on the level as Dricus. As much as we want it to be, as much as we make fun of it, this guy's goofy and whatever, it's not on the same level as Dricus. It's just not. Dricus is actually technical and he thinks about what he's going to throw before he throws it. As much as people hate on it, as much as it looks dumb, and it is dumb and it doesn't make sense, it's a lot more crispy. It actually hurts its opponents. Renier de Ridder doesn't. He's a grappler who walks forward, throws knees, throws 1-2s, and walks into range. And I think Robert Whittaker is going to beat the shit out of Renier de Ridder and get the late first round finish. You know, the thing is, Renier de Ridder walks in kind of with this mummy guard where he just kind of reaches out and he doesn't really grab his opponents until he just drags them down. He walks in with this weird, like, extended mummy guard, I guess. And I just think the body's going to be open. Right down the pipe is going to be open because he's very slow. He has no reaction time. And I think Robert Whittaker is going to be able to survive on the ground. I do. I'm going with Robert Whittaker by second round TKO. I think he hurts him in the first. I think he gets it done in the second. I could be calling this one wrong, and maybe Robert Whittaker's washed. I don't think so. I think he's a staple in that top 5 division. I think he gets this one done in the second round. Maybe he's washed, but I don't think so. Marcus McGhee, the human pit bull, versus Petr Yan, the human bulldog. I can't get over how much this fucking guy looks like a damn pit bull, bro. No, not pit bull. Like pit bull. There you go. god, bro. Alright. Let's get into the fucking fight. Petr Yan versus Marcus McGhee. I think Petr Yan styles on him for 3 fucking rounds. I think he's going to start a lot earlier. I think he's going to do a lot better. And I think he's going to be way too fucking quick and crispy for Marcus McGhee, who has a good short hook and a 1-2 and some leg kicks. I think Petr Yan's going to style on him, and I think he's going to overload him with way too much information at once. And he's going to dog walk Marcus McGhee for 3 rounds and win a dominant decision, 30-27. I even think he wins the first round. I think Marcus McGhee's good. I think he's very powerful, but he struggled against somebody like Martinez, man. And Martinez is not that fucking good. He's just not. Let's not act like he is. He's just not that fucking good, man. And Marcus McGhee's strong and he's powerful, but he's a lot slower than Song Yadong. Go watch those fights. Go watch Song versus Peter. Go watch Marcus McGhee versus Martinez and tell me there's not a difference in competition. If this was a Song Yadong versus Marcus McGhee, I think I would go with Marcus McGhee because he can take a shot better and because he's a little bit stronger. But it's not. It's Petr Yan. And I think Petr Yan with the threat of the takedown, I think it's very smart. I think he's going to land a couple shots, smash a fucking takedown, and throw this guy's central nervous system off with way too much at once. Dominant decision, 30-27, 29-28 on one judge's scorecard, 30-27 on the other two. Write it down now. Marc Andre Barriault versus Shara Bullet Magomedov. Shara Bullet puts him out in the first round. Yep. Shara Bullet puts him out in the first round. First round, TKO. Marc Andre can't take a shot. He's a marauder that will put himself in danger. He's not going to be able to take a good flush head kick or kick right up the middle. First or second round, TKO. Jose Ochoa versus Asu Almabayev. Jose Ochoa is very good. He just got a first round KO in his last fight, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Was it the second round? Second round. Beginning of the second round. The problem is Cody Durden is not Asu Almabayev. And he does not pose the same threat. I think Asu's going to get the takedown in the first round. And I think he's going to... I want to believe Jose Ochoa is a real deal, but I just don't think he is. Because, yeah, a lot of the flyweights are real quick, and they dominate us. They dominate right outside the top 15 into the top 15. And then as soon as they hit that top 10, top 12, 13, they start to struggle, man. And I just don't think Jose Ochoa is that good compared to the rest of the division. I'll be very surprised if he wins this one, but I think Asu Almabayev is going to win a 29-28 decision via grappling fest. Yeah. Asu Almabayev's good, man. If Jose Ochoa wins, it'll be a big deal, and I hope he gets a big jump in the rankings. Nikita Krylov versus Bogdan Guskov. What do you do with Nikita Krylov, man? He just got flatlined in his last fight against Dominic fucking washed up Reyes. And Bogdan is coming up off of a good streak. Very good finishes. Scrappy. Goko. I think Bogdan gets the KO in the first round. I don't know how Nikita Krylov is going to recover after that last fight. It was pretty fucking recent. April 12th. It's been May, June, July. It's been barely 3 months, which means he had a month of recovery, 2 months of camp. And he was flatlined on the fucking canvas. I think it happens again. That's sad, man, because I had a lot of hope for Nikita Krylov, but I just don't think he beats Bogdan. Yeah, Bogdan Guskov. Yeah, Bogdan Guskov. Yeah, Bogdan Guskov. Kind of fucked up to give Bryce Mitchell an unranked bantamweight, but he's a big name. I figured he would get at least a ranked bantamweight, but I understand it. They're trying to build him out a new division. He is pretty small for featherweight. I've always thought he was been pretty small for featherweight. But in the strength department, he's never really had an issue unless it was Gene Silva. In the strength department at 145, he's always been more than strong enough. He's got that farmer strength, boy. That good old hay bale pulling, catfish nabbing, farmer strength. Living on the farm. Arkansas. He's a strong boy. Alright? Good old country boy. American Jesus loving, American flag holding, camel shorts wearing, country boy. And I think he gets it done because Said Nurmagomedov has no gas tank. He gasses out after the first round. He has no pop in his shots. He has good kicks, but that's it. Bryce Mitchell has a good chin. Enough said. Bryce Mitchell gets the submission late third round or TKO. I think Said is going to be demolished. Muslim Salikov versus Carlos Leal. Easy pick. Carlos Leal is a dog. He's a fucking heavy striker. Muslim Salikov is on the chopping block. He's made to get knocked out, especially against an opponent like this. Carlos Leal gets it done at the end of the first round. Probably towards the middle of the first round. TKO. Yeah, it's going to be a rough one for Muslim Salikov. I just don't think he's that good against guys who are like this. When it's a head-on collision against Muslim, he doesn't do great. He's a great counter-striker if you give him the space. But the head-on collision, you know, the Randy Brown, the tough ones, we see him kind of fold against that kind of fighter. And Carlos Leal is the marauder of this damn division. He's a heavy-handed guy. I don't think Muslim Salikov has enough pop in his shots, other than those random spinning kicks that could knock out anybody, a fucking heavyweight, you know. Davy Grant versus Damone Blackshear. Can the crafty vet get it done against Damone Blackshear? I say crafty vet because Davy Grant looks like he's 65 fucking years old. And Damone Blackshear literally has more fights than him. Davy Grant's been around for a long time. Grizzled fucking vet. He's literally when you think of grizzled vet, that's the fucking face that comes to mind. Grizzled fucking vet. Look at this guy. He's been through everything. He's seen it all. All of it. He's been there. He knows. But what he doesn't know is he's going to get knocked out Saturday night. He has a great chin. Damone Blackshear is very quick. I think Damone Blackshear gets the knockout. Probably in the second round. I think Davy Grant's going to be doing good. He's going to be keeping on the outside. He's going to be throwing his little kicks, his little jabs, his little hooks, his little 1-2s. Crispy, Davy, crispy. And I think he's going to get caught with something and get stumbled and TKO'd against the fence. Tabitha Ricci versus Amanda Ribas. Unfortunately, the only reason Tabitha Ricci wins fights is because she's attractive. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. She doesn't throw anything to hurt her opponents. She throws cardio kickboxing combos in the air. For that reason, I'm going with Amanda Ribas. I think Amanda Ribas is going to make it scrappy. And I think she's going to win because Tabitha Ricci doesn't know how to hurt her opponent. Billy Elikana versus Ibo Aslan. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a tough one, man. This is really tricky. This is a cheeky customer type of fight. I don't think Ibo Aslan is that good. But neither is Billy, because I haven't seen him fight that much. He looked small in his last fight, and Ibo Aslan's a pretty big guy for the division. I know he took it on short notice against Guskov, that is Billy, but man, he didn't look great. I know he made it a scrap fest and this and that, but he looked small and he was getting outworked. But that's hard to say because he took it on short notice. Fuck it, I'll go with Billy. I think Billy can get it done. I think he'll be a little bit quicker. He looks like he has more of a slender frame, and Ibo Aslan's more of a heavyweight, bro. He's slow as shit. He's so fucking slow, and he's so stupid. Stupid fucking IQ, bro. This guy's dumb as shit. He's dumber than a brick. Billy. I'll go with Billy by second round, third round TKO. Muhammad Yadeh doesn't know how to fight. That's a padded fucking record. Steve Nugent has been in some wars. He's going to get this one done via TKO in the second round. Martin Buday versus Marcus Buchecha. Marcus Buchecha is very good. Very heavy grappler. He's going to submit Martin Buday within the first round. This is probably the sleeper one because not a lot of people are familiar with Marcus Buchecha. He's very good. He's going to get this one done. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agree, disagree, what you think on the card. Rate it. Until next time.